Hey everybody, Rorree here. Okay, today, well, welcome to my channel. Please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I know I always forget to say it, but if I always, as soon as I start listening to somebody's channel just for GP, I just like it because to me, that I'm not paying them anything to give me this information, and obviously I find their channel valuable, so I just hit the like button. So please like it, share it if you feel like the information is valuable and could benefit someone else. Now we are recording daily for a program that we have called I Choose Me. So we are doing the component of the program that will be housed on different platforms, and then we have another part of the program that will be in a inner circle, a private forum. So but today we are going to focus on forgiveness, and we do this once a week. We do forgiveness, and a lot of it is about self, because if you want to manifest the desires of your heart and you want to move to different levels in your lives, and you want to be able to be clear and be totally you, then you have to release, you have to forgive yourself, you have to release old wounds and things of that nature. We have part of our series that's going to be working with your shadow side, and the shadow work is like, has been a topic for many years. I know I studied it when I was getting my master's, what, eons ago. But I'm not going to get into that right now. But I say all that to say, in all of the work that we do together while you work with me on this channel, we will work on our shadow sides. We will work on that side of us that we push and bury and keep it moving, because oftentimes that's what we do. But the thing is, when you don't work on those things that you kind of buried and pushed aside, sometimes they manifest in different ways and they come out, and we don't really like what we're looking at when we see them come out, or we'll see them manifest in other people that we attract to us because we have avoided working on that thing. So what we're going to do today is going to get you into that rhythm of working on yourself. And again, we only do this one day a week, so we're not focus on this type of stuff all the time. I like to keep it light. So anyway, so the first card is well, first, let me tell you how we do this. So I will say what this means, and then I'll ask you to repeat things after me. Okay? So this first card that came out was, I forgive myself for restricting my experience by trying to live by the expectations of others. And that is so key, because oftentimes we're living by somebody else's set of rules, somebody else's set of expectations, and we're trying to mold our lives to fit somebody else's template versus fitting our own template, fitting into our own shoes, our own boots or whatever. We're trying to live somebody else's journey, live someone else's life, even if it's our parents. Sometimes our parents wanted what they wanted, or they wanted what they want for you, and you're supposed to fit that mold of what they wanted for you. And then there ends up being a lot of disappointment and ill feelings and things of that nature, because you feel like you're not able to satisfy another person by jumping through their hoops and trying to live up to their expectations. So I want you to forgive yourself for doing that. Forgive yourself for restricting your experiences by trying to live by someone else's expectations. You're not fully living in your own, you're not fully living who you are. Totally Rorree. I named Totally Rorree because the year I named the company was when I decided I'm gonna unapologetically be myself, Totally Rorree. I got tired of trying to live up to someone else's expectations that I could never live up to. You know, I got tired of feeling bad if I felt like I disappointed somebody. I'm like, whatever. You know what I mean? So I just was like, I'm fed up with that. I'm gonna be totally Rorree whether you like me or not. I don't care if you like me or not. If you don't like me, that's your problem. Okay? If you don't like something I do, that's your problem. It's not mine. I'm not gonna do things to purposely hurt somebody or whatever, but I'm not gonna be jumping through some hoops like I'm in a dog and pony show just to make you happy, because I choose me. Okay. That's why this program is called I Choose Me, because I want you to choose yourselves. Okay. So repeat after me. I forgive myself for restricting my experience by trying to live by the expectations of others. Let's say it again. I forgive myself for restricting my experience by trying to live by the expectations of others. And instead, repeat after me, I choose to believe that I am expansive in the expression of who I am. And it is safe to experience every aspect of who I can be. Let's say that again. I choose to believe that I am expansive in my expression of who I am. And it is safe to experience every aspect of who I can be. It's safe to experience every aspect of who you can be. Okay. All righty. Now, the next one that came out today was I forgive myself for betraying who I truly am in order to show loyalty to the vision others have projected onto me. Now, that's kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, other people expect you to be this kind of way, so you're trying to be that kind of way, and like, why? You know what I mean? It's like serving someone else's purpose. This journey that you selected to be in before you incarnated into this body, this journey had a plan. You had a plan before you came here. And then you came here to remember and to get back on your path and remember what that plan was. It wasn't that you came here to fulfill somebody else's plan. You came here to fulfill yours. So stop trying to jump through everybody's hoops. Back in the day, I used to always ask my best friends. I had several best friends, really good girlfriends, and I would always have to ask their opinion. And it's like I had some friends that would get mad if I didn't accept their opinion. Some friends get mad if we disagreed. It's like, well, damn. You know what I mean? My name is Rorree, and your name is whatever your name is. You know what I mean? These are my glasses. Those are yours. This is how I see it. We don't have to see it the same way. Who gives a shit? Tugger. Okay. All right. Because I ain't here to fulfill what you think I'm supposed to fulfill. Just like people giving their opinion or telling you about yourself. It's like, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? You don't even know me. You only know what I showed you. But you are telling me about myself? You don't know me like that. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, honestly, so often people try to put their own bullshit to go on you. You know what I mean? Most of the time when you're irritated by somebody else, you're irritated because there's something within that person that reflects something that's within you. You may have buried it, you may not recognize it, but it's usually some type of a mirror. So before you go assassinating somebody else's character, take a look at yourself in the mirror. Why am I feeling these things about that person? Why have I attracted that into my life? Is there something I need to look at it within myself? That's what you should be asking yourself instead of attacking somebody else. Because most of the time, when you start attacking other people, they ain't even listening. I'm just gonna tell you, because if you don't know how to come off right and you come off, you come off like that, they done shut down at, you couldn't even get the growl all the way out before the person shut down. They ain't even listen to your ass no more. Okay, so but anyway, repeat after me. I forgive myself for betraying who I truly am in order to show loyalty to the vision others have projected onto me. So many of us do it. We do it with our family. We do it with our mates. We do it with our kids. We're not totally who we are. We're trying to, because they think you're supposed to be this way, then you got to act that way. I tell you, that's why corporate America is not for me. Because I'm totally Rorree, and I don't give a shit a guy what you think. Okay? That's what I'm saying. All right. So say it again. I forgive myself for betraying who I am, for betraying who I truly am, in order to show loyalty to the vision others have projected onto me. Okay. Repeat after me. I choose to believe that although I may risk disappointing others in the process of being true to myself, the true me is also capable and deserving of both love and acceptance. Let's say that again. I choose to believe that although I may risk disappointing others in the process of being true to myself, being totally Rorree, being totally who you are, the true me is also capable and deserving of both love and acceptance. All right. And don't go chasing after it. Don't go chasing after love or acceptance. Allow it to come to you. Be yourself. Don't be trying to be somebody else to get somebody. That ain't gonna work. If it does work, it ain't gonna stick. Because you can't fake who you are forever. Give up that foolishness. All right, the next one that came out. I forgive myself. I'm just gonna read it to you. I forgive myself for staying in places I no longer belong due to the fear of what may happen should I admit I want more. Wow. I forgive myself for staying in places I no longer belong due to the fear of what may happen should I admit that I want more. Oh my stars. I forgive myself for that. Oh my stars. Oh boy. Okay, so have y'all ever been in a relationship and you stayed in the relationship way past over? And then one day you just say, what the hell? I don't even want this. Why am I still here? I want so much more. Like I used to pray this or something better. But I don't even want this. I want something better. Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, so repeat after me. I forgive myself for staying in places I no longer belong. Wait a minute. For staying in places I no longer belong due to fear of what may happen should I admit that I want more. I forgive myself for staying in places I no longer belong due to fear of what may happen should I admit that I want more. What happens when you admit that you want more? Sometimes you stay in a place so long that you no longer feel any positive vibrations from the experience. You don't feel love. You don't feel inspired. You might stay at a job way past over. And then, you just feel stuck in a rut. You may stay in a relationship way past over. You feel stuck in a rut. You don't feel love at all. And then when you release that, you release trying to be a part of something that is no longer supposed to be a part of your life, you actually feel good afterwards. And then, some people say the saying, I could do bad all by myself. I am good all by my freaking self. She. So, I certainly am not accepting any sugar that's going to make me feel any less than that. Okay? Because I feel super fantastic. Okay? And that's where I'm at. Don't settle for what you don't want. That shit, if it's over, goodbye. Okay? Adios. To whatever it is. That's all I got to say about that. Okay. Did I read the next one? Okay. No, I didn't. Okay. Repeat after me. I choose to believe that I am constantly expanding into my infinite potential. Woo! I am constantly, that need to be an affirmation, okay? I am constantly expanding into my infinite potential. Shoot, I'm a write that up, okay? Y'all gonna see one of those affirmations posted. I like that, okay? I am, and that's not even the end of it. I'm just loving that part. I choose to believe that I am constantly expanding into my infinite potential. Okay? Life is limitless. All right? Okay. Yeah, I had to repeat all that part. That was me. Okay. And change is an inevitable side effect that allows me to flow into spaces more suitable to me. Hello, can I get a hello? Ralph Smart. Okay, I choose to believe that I am constantly expanding into my infinite potential, and change is an inevitable side effect that allows me to flow into spaces more suitable to me. One more time. Okay. Last time. I'm just loving this card, right? Okay. I choose to believe that I'm constantly expanding into my infinite potential. Woo! And change is an inevitable side effect that allows me to flow into spaces more suitable to me. Ashe. Last one. All right. I just, several of them fell out. I said, we'll just take them off. Okay. I forgive myself for internalizing others' perceptions of me as reflective of what must be true about me. Whatever. Okay, so I forgive myself for internalizing others' perceptions of me as reflective of what must be true about me. And I'm going to tell you, I told somebody yesterday. I had to tell her because, I got roughed off. You know, somebody was comparing me to them and they roughed me off. And I was like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like, because you heard a piece of a story and then you made your own analysis. You analyze the situation, and then you think you have the right to just rough me off. Or maybe you think I'm just going to accept that bullshit again. I'm too old for that. I don't just accept other people's bullshit again. Okay? All right. So she roughed me off and was comparing me to her. And I was like, you know what? First of all, next time, before you decide to rough me off, you might want to have a conversation with me and ask me some questions. Because you've heard a piece of a story and you came to all this whole big ass conclusion, okay? And you ain't asked me shit again. So that's what I think about your opinion. It's some bullshit again, okay? Because it ain't based on bullshit again. So I told her that in a very nice way. And I also told her that, you might want to hear both sides of the story before you jump to a conclusion. And, roughing somebody off over this is really not necessary. And thank you for your opinion. But that's all that it was. You know what I mean? Her opinion is really none of my business. I really don't give a fuck what you think. For real. Especially you comparing me to you. We two different people. These my glasses. What yours look like? Okay? Two different people. Two different sets of sunglasses. I don't give a fuck what you think. If you trying to rough me off and you ain't even ask my side of the situation, you don't even know what the hell you talking about. Shit, fuck you. That's how I felt. Okay? I did not say it in that way. But what you think of me, that's your business. And I'm not going to internalize that because all that is going to do is cause you to have low self-worth. If you internalize other people's bullshit that they think about you, you internalize that shit. And then next thing you know, your ass got low self-worth and you can't manifest nothing because you don't allow somebody dump their bullshit. That's probably really what they think about their damn selves. Okay. And you all internalizing that. Man, I'm too old for that shit. I've been there, done that, ain't doing that no more. Okay? So you might as well keep your damn nasty stuff to yourself if you don't know how to come at somebody correctly. Shoot, that's how I feel about that. So I refuse to internalize what somebody else thinks about me. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I am the first one that will look at myself in the mirror. So I could tell you what I need to work on, and and I'm probably working on it. No joke. I might not be working on everything because everybody has something they need to work on. That's why are we going around trying to assassinate somebody else's character? Work on your damn self, okay? Pointing fingers at other people. Work on yourself. How about that? Okay, so repeat after me. I'm sorry, that was funny. I forgive myself for internalizing others' perceptions of me as reflective of what must be true about me. Let's do it again. I forgive myself for internalizing others' perceptions of me as reflective of what must be true about me. Just because that person had that opinion does not make it so. How about that? Okay? How about that? You need to remember that for real. Because I spent so much of my life caring what the hell somebody thought, okay? And I spent so much of my life allowing my being to feel hurt because of what somebody said. Shit, get out of here, okay? Sticks and stones. Remember that? May break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Release what other people have to say, especially if it's some negative shit built on nothing. Especially if they didn't even take the time to get to know who you are. Freak them and their opinion. Okay? Don't internalize that shit. Fuck them. Blow that shit up in a rose. Okay? You take a rose, you see a rose on the imaginary screen. Okay? Somebody gives you a bunch of shit. Blow, inhale, and blow that shit up into a rose. See the rose as a color. This is all on your imaginary screen. And then blow that shit up. Poof! Be gone with your nasty opinion. Okay? All right. Because you don't need that. Okay? You don't need that. All of that ain't going to do nothing but weigh you down. And you need that. You don't. And you don't need to give that to nobody either. So if you're the person doing that to somebody else, remember, stop that. Be mindful of your words. You don't need to be assassinating nobody's character. Lift somebody else up. If it's something that they need to work on and they don't see it, share it in a way that could help uplift them. Too many people, your tongues are so sharp. Okay? My tongue is sharp, okay? And so you just don't want to be on the other side of that if you come at me, because I'm not going to come attack you, but you also are not going to come attack me. Okay? All righty. So let's read what we choose to believe. I choose to believe that only I really know what I hold in my heart. That's what I was saying. You don't know me like that, okay? And it is safe to self-validate when external validation is not readily available. Let's read that again. I choose to believe that only I really know what I hold in my heart. So don't you go telling me about what I feel. Get out of here, okay? Don't repeat that part. And it is safe to self-validate when external validation is not readily available. One more time, and I'm not going to interrupt with my interjections. Okay. I choose to believe that only I really know what I hold in my heart. And it is safe to self-validate when external validation is not readily available. All right, that's the last one for the forgiveness series for this week. And I just want y'all to remember those things. Love yourself the most. Love yourself to give yourself a hug and a high five. If somebody want to tear you down, you bring yourself back up. You blow up their words first. You want to release their negative shitaga from your space, okay? So however you want to do it, blow it up in a rose. Take the raindrops, take the waterfall, see yourself on the invisible screen out there, take a waterfall of water and say that the waterfall is cleansing all the negativity that just came out that person's mouth, or maybe you read it or whatever. Release all of the negativity, allow the waterfall to flow over you, and just release all the negativity that person just tried to dump all over you, okay? And neutralize it and send it back to them, okay? There you go. I hope y'all enjoyed the forgiveness series for this week because I sure did. All right, enjoy the rest of your week. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a comment. Let me know how you liked this segment today, and have a wonderful day. Ashe, ashe, ashe.